Hello, it is Thursday, December 4th, 2025. I'm Chris Remo, and welcome back to the New York Times Crossword Daily Solve. It's a Thursday crossword today, so we're going to be solving a themed crossword, and the theme might be a bit intricate, interesting, or unusual in some way, and we can see some shaded cells in the grid redolent of theme. In any case, today's, whatever I said, interesting, intricate, or unusual edition of the Daily Solve has been brought to us by Chelsea B., Trennan, and, as always, the indomitable Showmaster and the indefinable Charlie Paget. Thank you so much to the four of them, benefactors of the Daily Solve Patreon campaign. It is, as I always say, their generous support that keeps this channel going. I'm very grateful to them for that. Thank you so much to them and to everybody who supports the channel at any level via Patreon. If you'd like to do so yourself, you can head over to patreon.com/dailysolve or click the description field link. You'll find bonus videos there, including mini puzzle solves, boss words, fall themeless league, all sorts of things. And of course, for benefactors like those I've mentioned, there's the official mug. Thank you so much to everybody who supports the channel via Patreon. All right, let's get on to today's crossword. It's a Thursday-themed puzzle collaboratively constructed by Stephen Prock and Jeff Chen. We've got a debut constructor in Stephen Prock, an extremely non-debut constructor, Jeff Chen. Well over 160 puzzles to his name, very experienced. It was edited, as always, by Will Shorts. Let's start solving. Had a minor hand operation yesterday, so I hoping my input. This is my first time actually on a computer keyboard since then, so I'm hoping it's not impeded too much. Anyway, traditional roofing material for a Cape Cod-style house. Tiles? I don't know, actually. What, slate, maybe? I don't know. Oranges, but not apples. Colors? Orange is a color? I don't know if that's right. Concession admission. I lose or something. Also plus frozen water. I'm not sure. Frozen water is ice, obviously. I don't know what we're looking for there. Hoopsters might hang on to them. Rims, maybe? You know, sort of dunk and then hanging on the rim in basketball. Put into practice. To use something to put into practice, or act, maybe? I don't know. Ply? Like ply your trade, put it into practice? Precocious literary resident of the Plaza Hotel, Eloise. It's a children's book character who, so maybe it is used, who lives in the Plaza Hotel in New York City. That, at least I know. So maybe it is used. What would this be then? I don't know. One who expects the apocalyptic worst. A doomer, someone who's constantly fearing the worst. Traditional roofing material for a Cape Cod-style house. Sedge? Aims to sell for as a price. It's not goes, because it would be goes for. Aims to sell for. She aims to sell it for 10. She asks? Yeah, that makes sense. She aims to sell this for 10. She asks 10 for this. That works. Cedar, maybe. Cedar wood. Last name in The Last Jedi. Kylo Ren. It's a character. Concession admission. Yeah, it is I lose. Okay. So oranges, but not apples. Cirrus? Clouds? That doesn't make any sense. Citrus fruits. Sorry, that was blindingly obvious. I don't know what that was all about. This looks like maybe knit will be those 4 letters in the middle of here. Does that help? Also plus frozen water. 2. 2 is also. Ice? Does ice go on the other side? No. Took note. It's not knit. It's not. Sorry, it's not knit. It's not. I was just thinking, I'm assuming the shaded letters were going to spell a word unto themselves, and then beginning with KN, I was thinking, well, there aren't very many possibilities in 4 letters. There would be a few more, obviously, like new or no. But there we go. So we've got also is the 2, and then frozen water is the ice, and then we've got not in the middle, and I don't know what that means yet. Maybe something about Gordian knot or something. I don't know. Not sure. Cosmetics alternative to Essie. OPI, yeah, that's certainly come up plenty of times in the crossword. Mate would be a pal. Evil one, Satan. Flexible would be agile, maybe. Eyebrow, essentially, it's an arc. Sweetie would be Bay, maybe? Yes, one-time Volvo competitor would be a Saab manufacturer. And then tourist hotspot in Uttar Pradesh would be Agra, the city. There we go. Okay, 3 squared is 9, plus slide. Took notice. I'm wondering if this is going to be similar to took notice or something else. Slide. Fall? I don't know. I don't have a guess about this yet. Let's go up here. Letters on Ivan Drago's tracksuit in Rocky IV. I've actually never seen any of the Rocky films, believe it or not. Heard but not seen. Loud? I don't know what that means. Actress Rooney Mara. Name of 8 English kings. Henry. There's no Henry the Ninth. Follows through on one's RSVP, says comes, right? You said you'd come and you did. Turns the volume way up. Letters heard but not seen. I just can't think. Posture. Toy with a scent trademarked by Hasbro. I have no idea. Blank Louis, Brazilian city of 1.1 million. Sao? Oh, Play-Doh. Oh, right. Okay, I guess they've trademarked that scent. That's so odd. Huh. Heard but not seen. Oral. Oh, right, okay. It's like an oral exam. I mean, you wouldn't describe an oral exam as heard but not seen, but that's the general idea. Okay, turns the volume way up. Cranks it. There we go. That's it. CCP or the Cyrillic equivalent of USSR. Okay, so Ivan, so it must be Ivan then, not Ivan. Ivan Drago must have competed for the Soviet Union in that film. Okay, so posture would be your posture, your carriage, maybe. So yeah, slide is skid. That does work actually. 90s kid. And then we've got tie. Oh, right. Okay. So yeah, we've got not tie. So these things do echo one another. Okay. So this feels like I'm on the right track. So the overall phrase probably is basically meaningless. It's the fact that we've got a not or a tie in the middle of the phrase that's the relevant part to the theme. I say that because the phrases took notice and 90s kid seem to have essentially nothing in common to me. Clutch producer. A hen produces a clutch of eggs. Mama's mama, a nana, grandmother. Swinton of 2024's The Room Next Door. I have not seen The Room Next Door, but I've certainly seen Tilda Swinton in other things. And sat next to her for a screening of, it was a Powell and Pressburger film. It was the one with the afterlife in it. Oh, it's driving me crazy that I can't think what the film was. Infuriating. No. Well, that's very frustrating. Anyway, it's a World War II film in which characters go to the afterlife. And anyway, it was at the British Film Institute, the BFI South Bank, and Tilda Swinton was sitting right next to us. Anyway, Hawaii often on a map, an inset. Stop right there, an inn. Yeah, you might stop at an inn. And the exclamation point is indicating that, in this case, we're saying the clue about the answer. It's not defining or synonymizing the answer. Brand with counting sheep mascots. Okay, well, Serta is a mattress brand, so that must be it. Besmirches. Tars, you tar someone's name, you besmirch their name. Veterinarian's interest would be animals, right? Sorry, that's as simple as it gets. Head of the design firm behind One Dallas Center. Is it I.M. Pei? I mean, I.M. Pei may well be the official architect of the New York Times crossword, so that would not surprise me. Noggin. Mind or something? Or Stein's contents. Ale. Italian darling, cara, which would be the feminine form of dear or darling, plus top shelf would be elite. So caramel delight. Okay, so that must be a confection of some sort. Buzzed in a way. You're high, you're buzzed, your sort of mental state's been slightly affected. Secrete. Oh, to secret something away would be to hide it away. There we go. Like kilts and some drapes, they're pleated. You've got pleats. So what's your noggin? Oh, your melon, your brain. There we go. Prefix with tracking, geo-tracking. A little rusty, perhaps. I'm not sure. Element of a certain belt. An asteroid belt? There we go. Deep shade of green. Not sure. Blank is a revolt against fate. Andre Malraux art. Sounds plausible. A little rusty, perhaps, right? I wasn't sure about that. I'm not sure about this green either. Speed equal to roughly 767 miles per hour. Is that Mach 1? This Mach 1 being 1 times the speed of sound, so exactly the speed of sound. Deep shade of green, moss green. That's it. There it is. A little rusty, perhaps, is... I'm not sure. Northern tribe plus toe trouble. Cree plus what? Maybe stub or something? No. Toe. What would it be? Creeping something. Oops. It'll find a way for short. Yeah, GPS, Global Positioning System, or satellite will find a route. Dances around, question, horas? I think in the sense of like a dance around the room, what have you. So the question mark indicating a bit of punnery here, because we're actually using dances as a noun, not a verb. A little rusty, perhaps. Corroded, right? So rust has corroded some of the metal in question. Stink would be an odor. Primitive would be early. Curling current would be an eddy. Or rather, sorry, not curling current, but rather a curling current. A current that curls around, that spirals around a little whirlpool. Stink is an odor. Cavuto of cable news must be Neil. Okay, so When Triple, the 1962 Elvis movie title. I don't know. I've not seen any of Elvis's films. Not sure. Organization with a fraud hotline. The IRS, probably. I mean, I'm sure they must be one of the most impersonated agencies for fraud purposes. Go around, but I'm not sure that's right, but let's just leave it for now. Troop for troops in brief. Yeah, this works. The USO, which puts on entertainment for overseas U.S. service people. So, toe trouble. Is it stub? No. Go around. Period of abstinence for some. Lent. You give something up for Lent in the period approaching Easter. Creeping out. Oh, gout. There we go. That's the trouble. Gout. Okay, good. That's the condition. So then When Tripled, 1962 Elvis movie title, I don't know. Oh, maybe Girls, Girls, Girls. I think I might have seen a movie poster for that once. That sounds believable to me. What about this? Go around. If you go around something, you literally orbit it. Oh, and we never looked at this. Sorry, creeping out. So pin. So not tie, meld, pin. Oh. Huh. Are these card game terms or something? Meld. Pin. I don't know. Auto plus consume. So auto is car. Consumed is probably 8. Carbonate. No. Carbon date. Sorry. Carbon date. That's what it would be. Bond. Okay. Oh, no, it means to sort of attach two things. I see. To knot them together, to tie them together, to meld them together, to pin them together, or to bond them together. That's what's going on here, right? So I wonder what the theme's going to be. I don't know. Greenhorn. That's sort of like a newbie, right? Fruit so named for its wrinkly skin, ugly fruit, spelled UGLI. Greenhorn. Cur? Get the win over to best. Oh, cub. Yeah, so it is a newcomer, a cub. Okay, and then input on an alcohol retailer's website would be you put in your age to see if you're old enough. Advanced degree would be to the nth degree is usually means an unspecified high degree. Uncool bunch would be nerds, probably. Noted name in clowns. Noted name in clouds. I'm not sure what that's about. Falsify as a photo would be to doctor it. 2-time Grammy-winning Easton. I have no idea. Nice. Blank Once Upon a Midnight Dreary begins the poem by Edgar Allan Poe. Jazz great Anita O'Day. Sharp fingernail, humorously. A talon, you might call someone's sharp fingernail a talon. So noted name in clowns. Oh, Ronald, I guess. Ronald McDonald, I suppose, in this case. Nice. Ooh. 2-time Grammy-winning Easton. It must be Sheena or something? Yeah, it is. Multi-headed monster of myth is the Hydra. So, that's it. Oh, did we? I guess we never had a revealer. So it's just, oh, interesting. So it's just, did we not? No, interesting. Okay, so it's just that it's just that we're sort of knotting together or tying together, as I say, the these other bits. That's it. So took notice, not also and frozen water are knotted together. 3 squared and slide are tied together. Italian darling and top shelf are melded together. Northern tribe and toe trouble are pinned together. And finally, auto plus consumed are bonded together. And there we go. Yeah, I mean, I think that's all that's going on. Let me know if I'm missing a nuance of the theme, if you're aware, in the comments or the Daily Solve Discord chat server. I am curious. But I think it's that. I mean, it's clever. It works. These are all very nicely constructed. And there we have it. That was our Thursday-themed crossword. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back tomorrow for a themeless puzzle, so we won't be knotting together any disparate words into a new phrase, except in the ordinary fashion of solving crosswords. And so join me for that. But until then, please do have an excellent remainder of your Thursday. Take care.